And it's kind of hypocritical because these are the same people on social media that get mad at other people for what they say. So somebody will say something and they'll be like, oh, that's sexist, that's racist, you should be this, you should be that, we gotta get you out of here. And I'm just thinking, but you guys are the same ones that are proponents of when someone gets at you the same way, you're proponents of, oh, it's free speech. Alright, what's going on, all you Sexi Messi Flexi Pexi motherfuckers? It's your boy T-Dub, and today we got a kind of interesting discussion that I wanted to talk about. You guys can tell by the title, we're talking about free speech, and I wanted to make this video for a while, but I kind of put it on the back burner. I was like, I don't know if I really want to talk about it. I don't know if it'll make a good video topic, but I do want to talk about it. Free speech. What is free speech and what comes with free speech? And the reason I'm making this video is because I've seen it a lot, especially on social media, where, you know, people are talking about, oh, well, you can't get mad at me or you can't get mad at this person because we live in a country where free speech is allowed and I'm allowed to say whatever I want to say, and, you know, there's no reason for you to get mad at me because I wouldn't get mad at you for what you have to say, which is totally hypocritical, by the way, of anyone on social media. But yeah, I don't really like that stance because it's not true. I mean, it is in technicality. Like, sure, you can say what you want, but that does not mean that you are free from retaliation or any consequences that come with that. And I don't understand where the disconnect is as to where people don't understand that, like, that's not getting processed when they're talking about how, you know, free speech works. Like, how is that part of it getting left out is what I'm confused about. You can say pretty much what you want, but if the government was to find what you say an act of treason, would they not take you to court and lock you up and maybe even give you the death sentence? Like, if you talk about somebody's mother, you know, you can say, oh, well, it's free speech, you shouldn't get mad, it's just words. But if they decide to punch you in the face, I mean, there's nothing you can really do about that. You could say, oh, well, I can take you to court, and that's fine, but, like, that doesn't change the fact that you still suffered the consequences for what you said. You know, like, I mean, I don't understand where that's getting lost. I don't get it. Like, consequences can be dealt out by anyone, and you really have to watch what you say. And it's kind of hypocritical because these are the same people on social media that get mad at other people for what they say. So somebody will say something and they'll be like, oh, that's sexist, that's racist, you should be this, you should be that, we gotta get you out of here. And I'm just thinking, but you guys are the same ones that are proponents of, when someone gets at you the same way, you're proponents of, oh, it's free speech, oh, I can say what I want because it's just free speech. You know, like, you're dealing out other people's consequences while subsequently telling other people that are at you trying to deal you consequences that they're not allowed to do so. And that doesn't make any sense. Like, that makes zero sense whatsoever. You know, like, it's the same thing with anything you do. I mean, if you tell your boss to shut the fuck up, like, you act like you can't get fired for that because it's free speech. You know what I'm saying? Like, you live in a country where you can speak your mind and nothing bad is gonna happen to you. Like, that's not written in the laws. Like, that's not what free speech is all about. Free speech is, sure, you can say what you want, but you have to be prepared to deal with the consequences. Like, that's just it right there. That's it. That's all there is to say about it. You can say what you want, but you have to be prepared to deal with the consequences, because there will always be them. It will always happen. Newton's law of motion says for every action there's an equal and opposite reaction. That goes for the same thing for what you say. For any of your actions, there's an equal and opposite reaction. You know what I'm saying? Like, it always happens. It always happens. And that's just a rule of society. Like, that's an unspoken rule of society that, you know, treat people how you want to be treated. You know, that's a rule of society that people should try to live by, because, I mean, if you treat people like shit, like if you cut somebody out, or, you know what I'm saying, say what you want about them, then they're probably going to treat you like shit in return. And you can't really get mad at that. You can't say, oh, it's free speech, I can say what I want. Like, no, you can't get mad at that. It's a reaction to what you said. Like, and there will be reactions to what you said, you know? Like, you also can't applaud positive reactions if that's how you feel. Like, if you feel like it's free speech and you can say whatever you want and people shouldn't feel a certain type of way about what you said, then nobody should be able to feel positively about what you said either. Nobody should be able to agree with you, just like nobody should be able to disagree with you. Like, it doesn't make any sense. The holes in you guys' argument is like right there, and it's common sense. Like, it's easy to see, but nobody is seeing it, I guess. Like, nobody wants to bring it to the forefront, and it just does not make any sense. Like, I really have to ask, like, what are you guys thinking when you say these things? Are you just thinking like in a selfish manner? Are you just thinking about, well, you should be able to feel how you want to feel and say what you want to say? You can. I mean, no one's stopping you. The only reason you're even responding to it is because you get worked up about what other people have to say about it, or what other people have to say about you. And it's like, just ignore it. If you want to feel the way you feel and that be that, then just ignore it. But you're not going to ignore it because you care about how other people feel. So, I mean, there's nothing you can really do about that. But I don't want to make this video on too long. I don't want to keep repeating what I'm saying. I just wanted to make this little video because I see it on social media all the time, and I always respond to it on social media the exact same way. But I wanted to make a video on it because I just wanted to get it out my head. You know, it'd be on my head. I just wanted to get it out. But anyways, this has been your boy T-Dub. Have a discussion in the comments with this one, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.
At the gate outside, when they pull up, they give me loose. Yeah, jump out, boys. That's Nike boys hopping our coast. This shit way too big. When we pull up, give me the loot. Was off the Remy, had up at post. Had to hit my old town to duck the news. 2-4-hour lockdown, we made no moves. Now it's 4 a.m. and I'm back up popping with the crew. I just landed in Chase B mixes pop like Jamba Joe's. Different color check.